Hello and welcome to another fantasy football tournament series, number 30. This is a Caribbean Cup video. Caribbean Cup already exists, but most of it is just the qualification format into an 8-team tournament. Here I revised it a bit. I included 16 member nations. And this is sort of my own format of it. It's just a 16-team tournament with one host nation, knockouts, etc. So let's jump right in, look at our groups and our contestants. Group A, the host nation I selected was the Dominican Republic. And I chose Dominican Republic because they're a large enough venue to host a tournament of this size. Most Caribbean island nations are very small. So I picked the DR to host it, and also for the added benefit for them of trying to grow the sport in their country, which they're currently doing. They have a few domestic clubs that are playing in the CONCACAF Champions League. The domestic league in Dominican Republic just took off a few years ago, so it's very much the sport is trying to grow there. This will give them an opportunity to do that. So Group A is host nation Dominican Republic, Martinique, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, shout out to Dominic Rich, and Barbados. Group B is Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada, Aruba, and Cuba. Group C is Jamaica, Puerto Rico, French Guiana, and Antigua and Barbuda. And Group D is Haiti, Curacao, St. Kitts and Nevis, and Guadeloupe. So let's jump right into our groups. Group A, Dominican Republic, Martinique, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Barbados. I think Martinique is the strongest team. They have a little bit of history in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. They put on a really good performance last time around in 2017. Almost got to the quarterfinals. Almost held the United States to a 2-2 draw after coming back down 0-2. Have really decent players like Langille and Parsimon. Martinique, they're one of the better French Caribbean teams. And I hope they become a member of FIFA one day, because I think if they would participate in FIFA World Cup qualifying, they would be a good enough host, a good enough challenge. And I think they would make a strong case for being, let's say, a Caribbean team that makes it to the hexagonal, the final round. I have Martinique winning this group. And in second, it's going to be between, I think, DR and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And unfortunately for the host nation, I'm going to give it to St. Vincent, because St. Vincent did make it to the final 12 teams for the 2018 World Cup qualifying. They were one of the teams that the United States played. I can only really think of one really good player they have, which is Tevin Slater. I mean, I think there's a few more. But I think that they're better than DR at the moment, and I think they're better than Barbados. So I'm going to give it to St. Vincent and the Grenadines to come in second. So DR, almost said DR Congo. Dominican Republic and Barbados are out. Martinique wins the group. St. Vincent Grenadines go through. Group B, Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada, Aruba, and Cuba. Grenada used to be a really good Caribbean side. They participated in several CONCACAF Gold Cups in the past, but lately, last few years, they haven't really been on the scene as much. Whereas Aruba has been coming up lately. Trinidad and Tobago, always one of the best sides in the Caribbean. That's no surprise. Cuba, also greatly improved. I think they're one of the best teams in the Caribbean as well, even though soccer is not their main sport. I think I'm going to go with Trinidad and Tobago to win the group, and I'm going to go with Cuba to come in second. Group C, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, French Guiana, and Antigua and Barbuda. Jamaica will top this group, but it'll be a pretty close race for second, in my opinion. Puerto Rico is they're somewhere in between Dominican Republic and Cuba as far as quality. Um, the three major Hispanic nations in the Caribbean. I think Cuba's the best, then Puerto Rico, and then DR. So Puerto Rico's somewhere in the middle. French Guiana entered their first CONCACAF Gold Cup back in 2017. They actually put on an okay performance. I mean, they almost got a result against Canada, and they held Costa Rica back for about 70 minutes. Antigua and Barbuda had a respectable 2014 World Cup qualifying when they almost made it to the final round, but came up just short. Antigua and Barbuda, I don't know. I don't think they're as good now as they were 4 years ago. I think I'm going to go with Jamaica and French Guiana to go through. Then Haiti, Curacao, St. Kitts and Nevis, and Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe, sort of a similar story to Grenada. They used to be a better team back in the day. They made it to the 2007, or was it 2009? I think 2007. CONCACAF Gold Cup semifinals. A great run for a French Caribbean team. But they sort of disappeared from the limelight since then. Haiti, very much the best team in this group. And I think Curacao, Dutch speaking Caribbean nation, they were also at the 2017 CONCACAF Gold Cup. They are actually the current Caribbean champion. So I'm going with Haiti and Curacao to come through, and St. Kitts and Nevis and Guadeloupe to go home. So let's move on to the quarterfinals. So the quarterfinals, we have Martinique versus Cuba, Jamaica versus Curacao, Trinidad and Tobago versus St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Haiti versus French Guiana. So the first match, Martinique versus Cuba, I seeing this being a close affair. I just think Martinique has too much quality. A lot of their players play in the lower divisions of the French league, not League One, of course, but I just think there's just too much quality compared to Cuba here, even though Cuba, I think, has been pretty decent as a Caribbean side in the last decade or so. But I just think Martinique is the better team here. I think Martinique would go through, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do it in extra time. Jamaica versus Curacao. A rematch of the Caribbean Cup final and the CONCACAF Gold Cup final. Curacao was victorious in the first one. Jamaica was victorious in the latter. I'm going with Jamaica here. I think their experience will pull them through, even though Curacao looks like they have a very, very promising future. But Jamaica will go through. Trinidad and Tobago and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dom. I have to go with Trinidad here. Haiti versus French Guiana. I'm going to go with Haiti. Yeah, I'm going to go with Haiti. Let's move on to the semifinals. Martinique versus Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago versus Haiti. So we have two English-speaking Caribbean island nations here, and we have two French-speaking Caribbean island nations. Martinique and Jamaica. Yeah, I'm going to go with Jamaica. I just think they're more predisposed in tournaments like these and in international tournaments in general. I'm going to have to go with the Reggae Boys to go through. This one's really hard to call. You'd think Trinidad and Tobago is better since they got to the final round of CONCACAF qualifying, but they did a really poor job. I think they lost 8 of their 10 matches. They only won a couple of games. Haiti was just in a very difficult group in the previous round with Costa Rica and Panama, so I can sort of give them a pass for not going as far as Trinidad did. But then again, Haiti did make it to the Copa America Centenario ahead of Trinidad. Uh, I'm gonna go with Haiti. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Haiti to come through. I'm gonna say they do it on penalties. I mean, it's virtually a coin flip here, I think, in my opinion. I'm going with Haiti. So yeah. Third place game between Martinique and Trinidad and Tobago. I think Trinidad will take it. So Trinidad and Tobago, the Soca Warriors, will finish in third place. Martinique in a very respectable fourth place. And then our final is between Jamaica and Haiti. And I've got the Reggae Boys taking it. Jamaica would win this match. My prediction would be, I'll say 3-1. Haiti comes in second. And Jamaica are Caribbean Cup champions. So Jamaica wins the Caribbean Cup. Haiti in second. Trinidad and Tobago in third. Martinique in fourth. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe. I'll see you in my next one later today. Have a good one and peace out.